So, be the expert as marketing strategy, okay? Simple one, yet very, very powerful. If you think about this last time you went to the dentist, all right? Let's say you had a root canal or you had some fillings or something in your particular teeth, all right? You're not going to go and want to see the guy that's like, you know, the has-been round the corner, cheapest guy to try to do your root canal, all right? You're going to want to go and see someone that's experienced, very good at what they do, no pain, you know, cleans their equipment, etc. Right? You're going to want to see the expert. I mean, you could put this over a bunch of different, you know, examples. You know, getting heart surgery. You're not going to go and want to go and see the guy that failed medical school. All right. Same thing applies for your business. Is how are you viewed, and are you being viewed as the expert? Now, in terms of the expert, you need to be making yourself out that you're the expert, okay? And to do that normally requires collateral, all right? What do I mean by collateral? So that's parts that you're doing, okay, or information that you're giving to your prospects and clients that basically underpin that. Here's some examples. Awards is a great one, all right? So if you're getting awards or going in awards, now most people watching this will have awards in your industry, awards in your Chamber of Commerce, okay? Now, these take some work to get up and running, I can assure you, okay? But the powerful part is once and most of the time, you think about most of your competitors, all right, they're not going to want to sit down and do up an award submission of about a dozen or 20 pages, okay? So for you to take the time to go and do that normally means, and I know because I've been in lots of these different, you know, committees and, you know, judging and what have you in this particular area, is a lot of the time they don't have enough people, okay? So normally if you apply, you go into the short list of the winners category, okay? And a lot of the time you're actually even, you know, a pretty good win to be actually able to win it, okay? So whether you get a runner-up, whether you win the thing, or whether you even just a nominee, okay, which you can still write on your website, business cards, marketing information, testimonials, etc., is it's very powerful for you to have a whole bunch of awards behind you, okay? Because that means that you're more of a expert, okay? So that's part one. The other part is other collateral being, you know, like e-books and books, and whether you, I mean, if you think about this, most people can write an e-book on something, okay? E-books are electronic form of a book. They're not a lot of pages. Some of the small ones are only like 6 to 10 pages of a book. Okay, you can still call it an e-book. And imagine when you're speaking to your prospect to say, hey, we even wrote the book on, insert your industry. That's going to be a lot more powerful than not having anything. Okay, a ghostwriter will help you, can help you put together an e-book, etc. All right, so very, very powerful. Or write a book yourself. Now, it doesn't need to be only books of collateral, okay? It's other things on your website, other pieces of information, okay? Normal one I normally suggest for most people is to say 5 or 10 or 11 different points that you didn't know about the industry, okay? So that if you can promote yourself that you've got more information on that, you're more of the expert than the guy down the road that doesn't have anything on his website, etc., or in his marketing material. So there's some ways of how you can be the expert. Awards, a lot of collateral around you, even how you know, some of the taglines that you have, you know, on your brochure, etc. So if it's just like, you know, well, not the number one, you know, part on your website, if it's more just like, oh, well, you know, look, we try to do a good job style tagline rather than we are the best in our market and we guarantee it, okay, it's got a way different flavour to it. Okay, so be very careful about different taglines that give people an opinion on your identity of being the expert. This is hugely and way important for your business. So have a think about how you're coming across right now. I'd tell you another way to do it is to actually ask your customers to say, well, what do you see in me? And if they say, well, you know, we don't see you as the expert, maybe the question is for you to circle with your team or your family or friends is, how do I become the expert here? Give me some other strategies of what I can do. Okay, very, very important one. I'd suggest that no matter what you do in your marketing mix, this needs to be on it because no one wants a cheap dentist to do your root canal.